Okay. All right. Excuse me. I'm gonna power through this. My voice is kind of somewhat hoarse, but it's all good and gravy. Take one sip of this. Don't you always hate that in commercials when when somebody's like drinking something, they just take that. It's so refreshing, man. Nobody want all that. Anyways, so today. So as you all know, hi, happy Sunday. For all you those who are up or just tuning in tomorrow morning or afternoon or whatever. Greetings, salutations, all that. Um, Thank you for tuning in to my channel, King Joffe, who my channel name will be turning into something different soon. But anyways, so today was the day that I finally filmed the first day of Bad Luck Ben. For all those who follow me on social media, I've been talking about this for quite some time to try to get this going so I can post it on my YouTube channel and to excuse me and to so you guys can see what I can create. Excuse me. I think I drank that wine too fast, but it is what it is. So I've been talking about it for quite some time. I've been trying to get this YouTube channel posted for quite some time, so that way I can put out this content, so you guys can, enjoy my acting skills. Well, enjoy my acting as well as friends. That's why it's called Joffrey's Films with Friends and More. And there has not been any films posted because these things take time. Trying to get this person together and that person together and get that cameraman and that special effects person or what have you that's inside this what's the word I'm looking for? Just pretty much inside this field to get this done and to make everything look as sharp as possible. Some things may not look as clean and sharp as possible, but to me right now, just starting off, I'll take I'll take what I can get. I'll reach for it, and if it's decent, if it's cool, if it's clean, then hey, I'll roll with it. Um, there'll be times where I can edit, or my friends who does editing for me can make it as crisp as possible. But as far as today goes, um, I'm happy and I'm proud of what myself and my friends made. My fellow actors, lesbians, friends. I'm happy that what we created today. So it's no to me right now. Even though I created this, I wrote this, and it came from my creative mindset. The fact that I did not do this by myself, I don't want to say anymore of that. I'm kind of tipping the fine line of saying that this is not just something I created. This is something that we as a whole created. If you guys get what I'm saying, if that makes sense, because I didn't do this by myself. I mean, just give you guys, what happened is that I found this person that could be a cameraman, but he couldn't do it, and I find this guy to be the main character, but he couldn't do it. So it's like I didn't do this by myself. Of course, to make a film strong, you got to build put in these characters. You got to put in this storyline and these characters and make it all flow. And to me, even though I created this, I didn't do this alone by myself. I got my friends, people that I met at acting classes, people that I met on set to come in as a whole to make this what it is. And to me, that's awesome. That's beautiful because, that's what it's all about. That's like, when you're at your day job, and you get those people that like they're saying like, I don't want to do this, I don't do that, that's too hard, that's too much, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't want to do that. And with this in this field, it's refreshing, and I know it's going to happen later on down the line that people are going to be like their egos or whatever. They're like, I can't do this. I'm not doing that. I'm not working with this person. But it's just so refreshing when you get a group of people that comes together that wants to, help you with your project or help you make your project whole. And they're like, yeah, I'm game. Hey, what you got? What's going on? And I'm this type of person that's like, I'll be honest about what's going on. If I'm latching on to your project, that's your project. You can ask me for my 2 cents, I'll give it to you. But if it's something that don't fit, make sense, I'll just come up and say I'll pull you to the side if because you just don't know who you're working with. You don't know how much they'll take it to heart if you try to say, hey, can I make a suggestion, or hey, what about this and this? Does that fit with that? So and me, I'm the type of team player, and I'm that type of person that says that, hey, and I said it today too while we was trying to get everything set up. I was saying anything that you guys see that I don't see or something that you have an idea of, throw it at me. Let's figure it out and to make this all better because I want to make sure that we all look good. This is why I made this YouTube channel. This is why I'm creating what I'm creating. So it's I'm not pushing, of course I'm pushing myself, but I'm also pushing others with what I'm doing. So like for example, I'm not trying to bring it up over and over again, but the main character, let's say for example, let's say, okay, so the main character, or just like say any character, let's say that the main character was white or black or let's say white, Hispanic, or Asian, and let's say if they would have dropped out, you know, I'm trying to push that person to the forefront because I want them to get that exposure. And I want you all, as viewers, to get familiar with that character because later on down the line, I would like to use that same person that I used again that I put in the forefront for another project. And you'll just say like, "Oh man, I remember that guy," or "I remember her from this and this, from Bad Luck Ben, or from this other film that I made," or "I remember this person from seeing them in somebody else's project," and I'm pushing them forward. Or I'm just, hey, you the main actor, you the main actress, go for it. I'm giving you these lines, go for it. Because I want people to see you put your heart on working there. And the more they see you, the more they get familiar with you. So when you make it big or when I make it big, people are familiar with what your work is. People are familiar with, your comedy, or people are familiar with, your drama, or just people are just familiar with what you do, and they like, oh yeah, this person's gonna knock it out of the park, or yeah, this person, you could trust them with their acting, or this person is good with camera, this person is good with makeup, this person is good with all these things, and you're familiar with these people, and it's kind of like I'm building up a portfolio for not only myself but others, and that's what it's all about, you know getting to back to what I was saying, when you're at your job and these people don't want to do this and do that, to me, as of right now, it's different with acting. It's different with filming because we're just now starting off and we just want to put out the best work possible. And we want to put out, we having fun. We're having so much fun doing this, which I love because I know it's going to be some days where I'm going to be on set and or people and we're just like, everybody's on set and we're just like, this is not great. This is not fun. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. I'm cold. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. Um, I'm sick or whatever. I don't want to deal with this. So whenever, I just want us to enjoy it and have fun. Whatever I'm on set, I want people to have fun and feel like if they're extra, they're doing something. They're not just back there like just talking and using it. I'm talking a lot right now. I'm sorry. Maybe it's I didn't. I'm not even drunk right now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be drinking while I'm. I don't care. Anyways, sip of the wine. I gotta do that now. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. So, anyways, hope I can post a video with all the alcohol or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll let YouTube figure that out. But anyways, so I just like to have fun doing what I love, and I want you guys to see that I'm having fun doing what I love. Like I can't contain my smile, even though we got this big old gap. I don't care. Um, I just love the work that we did today, and it felt refreshing. I feel damn proud of it because it's something that I've been working on, and something that I got all these people to say, "Yeah, let's do it, let's go." Like friends, people. Like I already said that earlier about how I met these people here, there, this, and that. And we all came together and we made film, and that's, you guys can do that too with your friends and with your family, and make this. And then on top of that, shout out to peerspace.com. I'm not getting paid for any of this, but seeing that I found this website called Peerspace, it helped me out a lot. And you can go on peerspace.com and you can, like, you know, get your sign up for free, your own account. It takes nothing to sign up from what I've know so far. And you can straight up look around wherever you're at. We're in Houston, Texas area, so I logged in my information, and then what I did is that I started searching for places in Houston, Texas, and for this scene that we shot today, it was in an office setting. So um, I pretty much looked up for the times that the spot is available, saw what time the spot was available, the area, and then I saw how much the price was, and it was a steal, straight up steal. And I did automatically send it to the person that's in charge of that building or that location. They got back to me within. It will say that it'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Just all depends where you're at. So if you do go on peerspace.com, try to keep that in mind. There are going to be some places that you cannot book as quickly as possible because it's going to take time. So I'm glad I'm sharing this with you guys. And for those who do not know about Peerspace, so I booked that. The guy got back with me quickly and said, "Yeah, you can use this spot. Say what you use it for film shoot, for modeling, for photo shoot, or whatever." And he was okay with that. So he gave me the green light for that. And then after that, I was already talking to people, but ahead of time about, hey, you good for this day, you good for that day, good for this time, meet up over here. And everybody's like, cool, yeah. I grabbed whoever I could grab. And we all met up at that location, and we just went after it. We talked about it, discussed about it. Um, Usually, when you're on set with some of these things, if you want straight up perfection, like with the lighting and with dropping these lines and sound, it's going to take a long time. Well, most of the sets I've been on, have only been on a few, but usually when actors say that they've been, I think I said this before, but actually when actors say they've been on set for like 15 hours a day, almost every day, believe it, because these things can take time because it's so tedious and so critical, because you got those fans out there that's like, this, like on Game of Thrones, like when people were saying like, why is that Starbucks coffee mug right here back in the medieval times? They didn't have no Starbucks back then, and it's funny. It's funny, but it's like it takes you out of the scene a little bit, and we all joke and laugh about it. But it's just something that you gotta keep mindful of. So and you just gotta be careful with what you set up in the scene and how everything is going, and be careful with it. I don't know if I said it before, but excuse my voice, I'm kind of hoarse. I don't know what happened today. Everything was thrown at me today to where it shouldn't have been done, but I got it done with the hoarse voice or whatever. But hey, it all worked out. I think it kind of added more to the scene because the main character that I'm playing as, Ben, he got his butt handed to him. So, anyways, as I digress, so yeah, it was a great scene. I worked with some people that I've never met before, just met them on social media, and I was so thankful and grateful to have, got on that, got connected to that actors group. Um, Let me see who was, I know Lady Cara. I call her Lady Cara because that's just me being silly. Um, let me see real quick. Let me see what her. So shout out to Corey. I'm sorry guys, I'm butchering your names, but you know who you are. Thank you so much for helping me. Corey Miscon, Corey Miskin. Uh, his name is spelled M. His last name is spelled Mescon. Um, Great guy. Even came by my job to get his tripod. He even pitched in with a tripod, man. See, look at that. God is good. He he pitched in with that. Shout out to Corey, great act and phenomenal actor. Can't wait to see his scene. He came through. Shout out to Mr. Royce Moore, who will be a part of another project that I got going on. You guys will see that later on this year, next month. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cara Conrad. Spell her last name is Coonrod. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name. So sorry when you look at this. Sorry. Um, Anthony Imes. Met him in acting school. Dope guy. Very great actor. Very great actor. So great work. Um, Also, I forgot Rick's last name, but Rick came through. Met him in acting class as well with Anthony. My homeboy Mike. I met him at the film meetup group and he came and he helped out. Aileen Christie, who plays as the boss, Mrs. Nguyen. I met her on set as an extra. This was like her first thing. Some of these people were their first gigs, first thing, and I'm happy that I was able to bring them together to do that to get that spark plug going. And I'll use them over and over again if I can, so you guys get familiar with them. Um, Christy Aileen, I met her as an extra on the set of The Grand Gesture from Backstage.com. Sweet, really sweet, and she knocked it out of the park. I loved her character so much. It was so funny. I loved it. My buddy, oh man, who else? Oh, David Franklin, my homeboy. Appreciate you, bro. Man, thank you, man, for your honesty, dude. You always been honest with me, and I appreciate that honesty. Some people can't take hardcore honesty. I'm one of those guys that where I'm like, if hey, come let me know. I don't care, brutal and honest. If I get mad or whatever, which it takes me a lot to get mad, but hey, I'll deal with it. But don't try me. I'll please. Uh, David Franklin, he helped me out, my boy. Appreciate him for his honesty and let me know what's going on and help me out with everything. Be honest with me, let me know what works and what doesn't work. The other homeboy, Mike. Um, I forgot his last name, but I met him at the film meetup group. I think I already mentioned his name, but it is what it is. Thank you, bro. Who else came through that I'm trying to remember? I think that was it. Oh, Dylan, just met him today. My homeboy, Wade, who, oh man, Wade, I said it so many times today. Wade, thank you. Wade Gaviota. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Spelled Gaviota. Wade, you the king, bro. I owe you a drink or whatever. I know he probably like, man, don't worry about it. We're just doing this, and which is true. But I salute you, sir. You was a real MVP because I was out of luck with a cameraman. We use his phone. We use this man phone to film this. And I know you guys heard it before that these movies have been filmed on phones, and it's true. You can film these movies on phones and stuff. I said and stuff. Chandrika's gonna get me. That's my other friend who I call as a manager. I'm just dropping names. Y'all don't mind me. But we used it, and he's editing it right now. He's gonna try to break it down as best as he can. And I thank him for it. All these, and that's what's cool about it. It's like all these people from that's serious about acting, that's about this craft, came together today and they made something awesome that I created. Well, not what I created, like I said, what we all created, and that's what it's all about, man. I really do think that Houston, Texas is next up for it's next up for the film industry. Like Hollywood has their thing, New York has theirs, Atlanta has theirs. So I just feel that Houston has to be up next. I don't know if there's anybody else I'm missing out as far as filming, but if I am, I'm sorry. Hey, kudos to you guys. You're doing the doggone thing. But I just feel like Houston is up next. If we can all, as a unit, I know everybody has their egos and saying, "Hey, I did this, I did that, I've been doing this before you did this." If we can all find a way to come together and say, like, "Hey, whoever is best as this, or whoever have an idea about that, let's come together and make it as a unit and make something what Hollywood has, and put that effort and energy into that." And it can be one leader who has the most. I don't care. It's a way we all can change that. We can come together in Houston, Texas. We can do that. It can be done. We just showed today that what we did today within what a couple hours, even if it's not as crisp and as clean, and the editing. I'm pretty sure the editing gonna be as best as it can be. We probably messed up on with a punch or whatever. I shouldn't. Well, it is what it is. I'm just proud of what we made today with the small amount of time that we had, and we didn't. I was like, hey, we can do it like this, this, and this. And Wade was like, okay, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And I was like, hey, we just improvise. Improvise. We use what we had. The area, we use what we had. Um, and we went from there. So, I mean, that's we did it. We're not finished with it, but we're almost complete with it. We just got one more big scene to do, and that's it. The short film, and I think probably uh, late March, of course, or early April, it should be ready to go. So all glory to God, that we got it done, or almost done. Anyways, so um, I'm proud of I'm so excited and proud of what we did. So I got to get the next group of people together. Anyone out there who wants to be a part of what we're doing, you can comment, inbox me if you got my information on my social media. If you want to get my number, inbox me, of course, and we'll try to see what we can do. I got so many projects that I'm working on, and I'm going to get it done. Plain and simple, I'm going to get it done. Um, Today was really, really fun. Today was fun, and I want you guys to come and enjoy the experience with me. I want you guys to make your own experience. Maybe I'll see you guys down the line, and maybe I'll be able to work with you. I act, I write. I guess you can say I direct now. We can find editors and make whatever we make into you know your vision. Let's go for it, man. It's just the sky's the limit, and let's go for it. So I got a couple things going on. Uh, I have an audition later this week on Saturday for a play called He Plays for Keeps. Looking forward to that. I'm going to have to sing, of course. Hopefully, my voice, I'm pretty sure my voice will be 100% for that. And I got to get my monologue ready. And I also have to follow up with everyone who is the main characters who's in Bad Luck Ben, and I have to find the extras. I already have a few extras that's on board with it, so I got to find other extras to add to it. You know what I'm saying? So to give it that, hey man, he had a full cast. So hey, um, so we can get that done, that project done. I also have to write my next script for my next project, which is going to take place at the bar. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of my episodes. It's a bar that I can film at for free called Alabama Ice House. Actually, no, matter of fact, I did mention that. So soon we'll be using Alabama Ice House real soon, which is cool. And that's going to be a real dope short film. Also, I have to get my reel together so that way, and that's actually going to be next, it's going to be on the Saturday 21st when I get that reel together. So I have to practice that as well. And I want to knock that out of the park. I want to get that together because presenting myself to an agency, and I'm trying to find the right agency that can get me to work so I can put myself out there, and that way it gets me to the next step. So I think I'm going about it the right way. Pray and hope, and I got a good feeling that I'm going about it the right way. And also got to look for I want to look for a comedy improv type of class. I'm pretty sure there are some out there. So if you guys know anything about that, please comment or inbox me. Please comment. Yeah, comment instead, or do what you feel like. Get the information to me any kind of way, um, so I can get practice on that and add that to my resume. And I, what else do I have coming up? Um, Whatever project's coming up, I'm gonna tackle it. Um, Try to get everything situated so I get back to school this summer. Just got giving you guys what my plan is for the rest of the year, or what I'm trying to tackle, and also create my other stories and get it done. So, with that being said, after everything that was thrown at me for the past couple of days, uh, today I stayed positive and I got through it. We we got through it. We got through it. So, uh, even with the the spring forward daylight savings, tired man, but we got through it. So, one more thing. There is an upgrade coming. Yeah, upgrade to my channel, bro. So I don't want to show you exactly. I got it right over there. I don't want to show you guys what I have. So, of course, you see this set right here, which is you see it is what it is. But there's an upgrade coming. You're gonna see, decorations around here in the background. I'm gonna spruce this up, change the channel, change my YouTube channel name from King Joffrey to whatever, and I'm not gonna. That'll be a surprise. So that way, and I'll let you guys know what the channel name is, so you guys can, tell your friends and family members to subscribe to look out at my journey, becoming, you know, an actor, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, upgrade is coming. Upgrade is coming. Upgrade is coming. Upgrade is coming. I said that so many times. Anyways, so with that being said, being halfway through it, raise your glass, take a sip. So irritating. Thank you all once again. I will see you guys soon. Until then, be nice, be cool to each other, help each other if you can. That's my positive note of the day. And thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, next time. Peace.